You know, honestly, I thought if someone would start a cult all about me that I'd be more flattered, but here we are, and I'm just kind of like, but what about no? Okay, that was a thing. Again, for anyone watching the stream stuff of this, you know, you've already been on my tour with me, but let me again fill you in, the people watching on YouTube. Just as a reminder, at the end of your last episode, I had a game crash stuff and we had to redo stuff, so I've been doing that. We're basically back to where we were, with the one difference. Now you're like, wait, wasn't it Friday night? Now it's Saturday morning. Yes. You didn't miss anything, and in fact, it's the opposite. Just like when I restarted the game because of Mateo's quest. I did have to restart the game. Don't worry, I just reloaded from my, the save from the thing, but just like when I redid it and to do Mateo's quest, I was like, oh, because Nightmare isn't guaranteed, we were a couple of conversations behind on Nightmare that we had to re-go through. It's the same now with Lucinda Lavish, because last time we had, like, I don't remember how many, we had a lot of conversations with her, but I only saw her, like, once. Or twice, or whatever. We're missing 2 conversations. That's the important part. So when we get to those, again, I'll pick what I did last time, or at least best as I can remember, and then we'll skip through them. But, so yeah, if you're wondering when Lucinda Lavish pops up and you're like, wait, didn't you pick this option before? Yes, because you're doing stuff, and since I can't guarantee her, and I was wrong, telling her to come frequently does not make her appear every day. Because clearly I had some days while replaying this where she never showed up at all. So interesting to know that even if you're like, yes, appear frequently, it is not guaranteed to happen once per day. With all that said, we're now back to where we were, asterisk. I guess let's talk to Abel again, because, when we talked to Abel this time, I was like, something on your mind, and he's like, bah, I gotta go. We'll keep this Abel train going here.
The steaminess of your home appears to have increased suddenly.
Yeah.
Must be because Lucinda laughed.
Steam me up, lover.
In fact, this is where I had this Lucinda Lavish thing, is when we tried to talk to the bedside Abel the first time, because then I made the joke about, oh, steam me up, I'll get River, So that's funny that we did get it in the same place, just not the same time. But anyway, so this one is the blah blah blah, yeah, the tour, we're in for it.
I spent the most time on me. On this fantastic body.
Yeah, you're hot as hell, blah 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 blah.
Whereas I can do all sorts of things with my arms and legs, you see.
I guess this way we also learned that she pulls in Dorian. Either way. So I wonder if it is always like, what if you never met Dorian? It would be fine, because it's still just somebody, so... Wow, so okay, so we either learned that it is always Dorian, or... I don't know what we learned nothing. We learned nothing.
Oh, look how oh no! I'm a nameless guy!
Well, I can't talk, because it was recorded later.
Like I'm actually here with you, on a real date.
Forgot I was playing a dating sim.
Oh, so, what do you think?
You do have the best features. Or I think I have to see some other best features, right?
Ha! You are here. Have some poise.
Right, and then she gives us poise. Okay. Alright, well, now we're only one conversation behind, so... I guess that's a good enough way to start the day. I mean, on the one hand, it's a repeat start to the day, but it helps catch us up. So, again, Abel, for the second time.
Abel looks much shinier than you remember. When he sees you walk up, he starts, almost looking as if he wants to flee. But there's nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, it was Benoit polishing your surfaces. Hey there, Abel. Whoa, you're soaked.
Consarn it. Why have you come to see me now?
What happened?
Oh, you should have seen him. He was an absolute animal last night.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, but the fun didn't stop there. You're just in time. This sexual demon was just about to treat us to an intimate act so ambitious and depraved it requires him to coat himself in lube from head to toe.
Yeah, I just somehow doubt the complete veracity of what you're saying, Benoit, but go on.
Tarnations, Benoit!
I'm sorry, I was just cleaning up after a date. But I'm still a little sore. I was trying to screw the cap back on.
Next thing you know, I'm being baptized in this vile liquid.
There's nothing vile about lubrication, Abel.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good and safe time, Abel.
Exactly.
Besides, it's water-soluble. You just need a good shower.
Why does it smell like bubblegum? Know exactly why it smells like bubblegum.
Well, if bubblegum's not your thing, I've got grape, strawberry, unscented. This was just an unfortunate and sexy accident.
Ain't nothing arousing about it.
Isn't he adorable when he's all wet and distressed?
I ain't in distress. Now leave me be, you miserable rascal.
I mean, I'm sorry, Abel, but it is a little funny to laugh at you being that upset.
Oh, but it's so fun seeing you like this.
I mean, I'm sorry for your pain. I'll help clean you up, but...
Go on, get.
Fine, party pooper. I'm gonna call River. She'll take care of this.
You will.
Don't you bring nobody else into this.
Abel exhales, pinching the bridge of his nose between his fingers.
You know, a little mess is part of the job from time to time. And I get that, but this... Sometimes the table's principles are tested. But everyone deserves support, and it ain't for me to judge no one in this house. Not even Benoit.
Not even Benoit. You kind of are judging them, though. What's wrong with I mean, we literally asked that last time we talked to him. But you are kind of judging them.
It ain't my intention. I guess I have a hard time seeing someone flit about as free as a bird like that. It ain't something I can relate to. Ain't no worries in that battery-powered head of theirs, no matter how modern and casual they keep things. It ain't really something an old-fashioned table like me can understand. Then something like this happens and they ain't bothered about nothing, even when they did cause trouble for somebody else.
To be fair, they were making fun of your embarrassment, but they also did offer to get River to help clean stuff up. Like, yes, they weren't bothered, but they were still trying to make it right.
It just ain't nothing I can understand.
Benoit should apologize. There are probably some things you could learn from Benoit. They have a lot of nerve, don't they? I think you could open up a little bit.
Like what? How to soak your friends in unmentionable liquids? I'm sorry. It ain't fair of me to pop off on you like that. It's just... I smell like bubble gum, and I'm slippery as a grease pig in an ice rink.
River enters without Benoit. They wisely seem to have realized they'd be better off letting her handle this on her own. She doesn't even speak to either of you. She just breezes in and out, soaking Abel in water instead of bubblegum lube.
Bye, River. Bye, River.
Oh, tarnation!
You're welcome.
Abel manages to look more miserable than he had before.
Well, but this is an improvement, right?
I guess. I ain't covered in that stuff no more, but I gotta deal with this now.
Bring in the towels. Let me help you. Do you need a towel? Sounds like a problem. Here, let me help you. Because, like, yes, we could, but, like, I think he doesn't want more inanimates involved. What about just you and me? Let me help.
Oh, well, I hate to impose, but if you wouldn't mind...
Tyrell strides into the room, all business and looking only at Abel. He's holding a cute towel in the shape of a bunny.
Heard there was a mess that needs cleaning up. Here to do my job.
Well, I mean, I guess we're getting Tyrell anyway.
Actually, we got it. No need to trouble yourself, Tyrell.
He's gonna do it.
Tyrell frowns.
So I can't even clean up messes anymore? Tyrell's not even good enough for a mess, is that it?
I'll take it from here, Tyrell. Just let him help you, Abel. That's totally what he's saying. Get lost. I mean, we are already in a relationship with Tyrell, so I think we can side with Abel on this one. Look, Tyrell, I got it. Don't worry.
You reach out for the bunny-shaped towel, and Tyrell looks back and forth between the two of you.
You better be gentle.
It's just a towel, weirdo. Of course.
Under Tyrell's watching eye, you gently and carefully mop the water from Abel's body.
I knew my lover had that special touch.
Abel seems intensely embarrassed, but he holds still and endures this cleanup without complaint.
Yeah. See, and I do like it, because, you know, I've said before how it seems weird when you meet someone new for the first time. Eric, you're not sure why, but, and you're like, yes, you're sure why, you've done the date video. I do like how they do sometimes, at least, though, will say stuff like, Tyrell being like, yeah, my lover's got a gentle, so, like, they acknowledge they have a relationship with you.
If not for Tyrell's presence here, this moment would feel spectacularly intimate. But as it is, you feel his gaze upon the two of you, motivating you to get through it faster. When you finish, Tyrell takes the wet towel from you, cradling it in his arms as he walks out the door, speaking soothingly to it in a quiet voice.
Well, that was something.
Your first threesome. I think that'd cause him to implode.
I thought I was about to smell like bubble gum for the rest of the month.
He shudders.
Ain't even gonna think about what else might have happened if I never got that stuff off of me.
You'd never be able to hold anything again. I'd have to replace you. Yeah, you know what? Let's just not go down that road.
Exactly. I don't want to think about any of that. You really helped me out of a tight spot. And I ain't the kind of guy who likes to rely on others. I just don't like being in the spotlight. Especially not for nothing like that. But sometimes the table's got to rely on somebody else. And I guess if it's you, maybe it ain't so bad.
I've got your back, Abel. I'm glad to hear that. It's not a big deal. No, I'm glad to hear that.
And I'm glad to know it. Just glad to have that bubblegum nightmare over with. Well, now that's all over. I got work I need to get back to. You take care now.
Interesting, though, that I still have not been able to mention Dasha. Like, I thought maybe we'd be able to set up Dasha and Abel. But it's not looking like it's... We still have this Abel right here. So we're not done yet. But... You know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyway... Now I don't really have a plan, because whatever plans I had before are lost when I had to replay the stuff I had just done, so... I don't go talk to Winifred. Oh, actually, is this, yeah. Sure, we haven't talked to Bo in a while.
Whoa, buddy, hey, nice to see you.
Hi. Hey, Bodhi, found your way to the office, I see. Hey, Bodhi, how's the computer treating you? Let's not bring up Mac yet. That might be a little... I mean, you know, but yeah, you got to the office.
Yeah, it's awesome in here. Seems like somewhere you spend a lot of time.
So have you had some time to catch up on, I don't know, the 21st century? What do you think of this brave new world?
Yeah, there's a lot.
There is a lot. There is a hell of a lot that happened between the 80s. I mean, it's like the 90s, 2000s, the way computers exploded has been one of the biggest technological jumps, I think, of. Because, like, yes, obviously, like, there's been lots of technology advances throughout history, but the amount that changed in, like, 20, 25, 30 years... which, relatively speaking, is a pretty damn small time frame. Like, the difference between, like, the 80s and 2025, which now that's, 40, but, like, even before that, like, once you start getting into the later 2000s, like, there was a hell of a different societal change because of all that happened.
It's all a little overwhelming.
Yes, it is. Overwhelming makes sense. Is there something that you're still psyched about?
Movies, 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 always and forever, my dude.
Oh yeah, I love 80s flicks.
There are so many classics. Cindy Bandana Jones, E.T., Ferris Wheel Bueller's Day Off, Fast Times at Fridgemont High, 17 Candles, Grill and Shed's Excellent Adventure.
I'm not sure which of those I'd want to see first. No, like, you'd have to go with Grill and Shed's Excellent Adventure, because, like, how different would it really be from Bill and Ted anyway? Totally, those are fantastic films. They're not bad. They're not my favorite. I mean, yeah.
Right? So fun.
I have not seen E.T. in a long time, now that he's thinking about it. What he's thinking. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that you mention it. I should watch E.T. again. Like a classic that I've not seen in a very long time.
Okay. What are your faves?
The Beverly Hills Stop Sign, The Princess Slide, Do the Right Things, or My Neighbors Stay at Home. Let's go with The Princess Slide.
As you wish.
Eh.
Comedy, action, fantasy, animation, drama. You got some really diverse taste.
Thanks, Bodhi.
Heck yeah! You know what? That's actually something I've discovered about your time that I think is pretty rad. You've got so many different kinds of faces now. You've got all these different personalities and perspectives and stuff. I mean, we had it, kinda, but you've really just gone so much further. Black, white, Asian, Arab, indigenous. Oh, and those people with all those letters?
Can you say the last part again?
You know, Legibitiqua.
Legibitiqua. Yeah, I mean, also that, yes, things are not perfect now, by any means. I'm not saying they are, but yeah, things have certainly gotten better since the 80s, even if there's still ways to go. Oh, you mean LGBTQIA+. Legibitiqua! That just makes me think of the Sesame Street thing, the Abkadefka Hitch. Oh, it's been a long time to see that. How would you even say? Abkadefkajik Monopolicurative. It's the most incredible word I've ever seen. When he's reading, like, the alphabet as a single word.
Yeah, that's
Big
the
bird.
one. Oh, there's a lot to learn there, buddy. Believe you me. Hey, I guess that's something that your internet is great for. Learning stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I was so much of my own time, I didn't even realize how pale things were looking in old Hollywood. I still love my movies, but sometimes now when I see the jokes, the humor was way tough on anyone that was different. Maybe your generation doesn't have flying cars yet, but you're making stories about people I never thought I'd get to know, and that's definitely bodacious.
I'm glad you think so. Bodhi is a solid dude. Bodhi, you've definitely been making an effort. I'm honored you notice. 80s movies are still great, though. It's healthy to be able to enjoy things and also know they aren't perfect. Both of those actually are good. Again, like, it's not that you can't enjoy stuff from the past, but you can enjoy stuff from the past. Yeah, it's what is it? Was it Looney Tunes, I think? I forget which cartoons, but I think it was Looney Tunes where they presented the collection of, like, in one of the Looney Tunes collections, and they started with a disclaimer being like, these are being presented as they were originally, and some of the stuff from then is going to be problematic to more modern viewers, but, like, right, like, you can still watch that stuff, you just have to understand, like, oh yeah, like, either that's something you shouldn't do, or, like, understand why was it that way, you know, so, yeah, I'm gonna go with that one, because, I mean, yeah, maybe this would be a better for relationships, but I think it's true that, like, you can still appreciate stuff from that's not, you know, perfect. It might be a little problematic if you can understand that it's problematic and understand why. You know, that doesn't make it, like, E.T. is not a bad film just because it was made in the 80s, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's a great point. You're right, compadre. Anyway, it was really nice talking to you. I've been pretty lonely for a while.
Yeah, me too.
Could have fooled me. You're super nice, and you're insightful, and you're funny. I don't know. I'll bet you're pretty popular.
I mean, with these date viators, I'm popular here. I cannot relate. I mean, well, the date viators, sure.
Got me talking at you. Anyway, great hang. I'm gonna cruise around a bit, see some more of the house, and catch up on the 2000s. Later, Gator.
After a while, Crocodile. Yeah, it's... Oh, we had both the things at the same time of there's been this massive difference between the 80s and now, and things aren't necessarily great, but on the other hand, there's been a massive difference between the 80s and now, and things are a lot better than they used to be at the same... Hey, that's society for you, right? I mean, that was pretty heartwarming and chill. Speaking of chill, maybe it's time to go talk to super angry Freddy. Ugh. Things were a little tense last time. Hey, Freddy! Or just, hey, Freddy, cool kid here. I don't think it's gonna matter either way, but, let's not make it about us. Let's make it about him. Hey, Freddy.
Ranger, what you coming round here for? Don't you know there's swarmers all over this sector? Sure, they're mostly just lounging around and working on their short game, but you never know with these little freaks.
Well, yeah, but I want to talk to Freddy.
I see. Listen, Ranger, that ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with him?
He ain't been talking to anyone. Not since you two got into it the other day. I prayed to the immortals to change his heart. Hell, I even sacrificed several tendies at the altar of Uzer the Redeemer. But it ain't no use. It's time to let him go. You, want me to pull the plug?
Oh.
I'll pull the plug. You just say the word, Ranger.
What the hell? Don't do that. I've got to talk to him. No need to go that far. Him getting mad was unacceptable. I won't deal with it. No. I have to talk to him. You don't need to kill him.
Ranger, you're more stubborn than the gamma worms that refuse to get flushed out of my kidneys. If you want to get cursed at, well, it's your funeral. Just like it'll be my funeral if I can't flush out those parasites by sundown. The loaf has been really active at night lately. He thinks we don't hear him, but we do. That's gonna be your best bet, I reckon.
Okay, so come back at night.
But don't say I didn't warn you, all right?
Yeah.
May the immortals watch over you and protect you from all three major types of radioactive worms.
Thanks. Like, okay, it's nighttime, let's talk to... That's not how it works. Okay, well, that's not what I expected, and... Aria? Sure.
You're here!
I'm here.
Oh, good! Well, after the fiasco I put us through last time, I have buckled down and I've been studying like a squirrel.
Nice. Don't explain that, please. No. How do squirrels study?
Diligently, of course. Ever seen a squirrel tucking away nuts for the winter? Imagine that level of industry applied to the medical school admissions test, and whammo! There's me.
All right, I'm not gonna mention about how the part where there's at least, I think, decent evidence that they don't really remember where they put stuff and just kind of luck it, but, you know, okay.
The long and short of it is that I simply don't have time to chat today. A bit more brushing up to do, and then I'll be ready for our Cracker Jack quiz night.
Faria pulls out a small stack of textbook pages, waving them at you as she speaks.
What do we got next?
I know it's a lot, but here. And if you think these 3 pages are heavy, imagine how much all the knowledge I've crammed into my lid weighs. I'd bet I weigh as much as a tool chest right now with all this information.
I'd go talk to Tony, but we're out of stuff for the day.
Faria hands you each page, one after the other, handling them as carefully as though they were ancient sacred texts.
And this one?
Oh, we got a lot to go for.
And the last?
So I have to learn brain surgery. Okay.
I really appreciate your help with this. The next time I see you, I'll be ready to be grilled. Not literally grilled, of course. That would be very painful.
It would be.
Oh, and definitely not helpful either. I can't imagine grilling would help me to do better on the test.
Probably not.
Or maybe it would?
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, dearie me. Do you think it would? Should
No.
we try that?
No. No, you had it right. Regular old quizzing will work best.
Okay, back to it. Onwards and upwards.
All right, what do we got this time? Data decks. Look for new okay, yeah, sure. Able, blah, blah, blah. All right, so... Oh, that explains why there were 6 things, because you just get the 3. So, we know that there are 206 bones in the human body. We know to secure a joint both above and below. A fracture, that's what it was. Airway, breathing, circulation. Okay, but our new ones. We have how to diagnose. Diagnoses are made via the twin paths of symptoms, which a patient reports to a physician, and signs, which are gleaned from examination. Okay. We've got allografts. Okay, sure. We went from ABCs to allografting. Sometimes a patient's skin isn't healthy enough for grafting. An allograft, skin from a corpse, may be used. I mean, that is a true statement. And then we got our brain surgery back here. Brain surgery. Patients may be awake for brain surgery in order to provide verbal feedback during the procedure. This lessens the chance of damaging vital brain areas. It's a creepy, but I actually knew that oftentimes... I mean, I suppose it would depend on, like, what part of the brain people are working with and what the procedure is and what for, but yes. I mean, you think it's super weird, but that is true. That people can be awake for brain surgery. Which, again, like, in this game, you never know if they're telling the truth or not. Because, you know, one of the loading tips was, like, the invention of the waterbed, and there's been no other bed modifications ever since, which clearly that's a lie. So, you know, like, sometimes they just tell you outright lies, and then sometimes they tell you truth, and that one is the truth. You know what? Let's pull another piece of armor, or at least see if he has something new to say because we already pulled one. I guess. Talk to Abel.
Mikey is once again occupied with his phone. He doesn't seem very happy with whoever is on the other end.
I told you, Stacy, I can't come home tonight. They have me staying late. You'll have to arrange for someone. Yes, we use the shared calendar, remember? I told you to write down the password. Come on, Stace, we can't...
Mikey removes the phone from his ear, looking down at it with a blank expression. It appears the other caller hung up. When he sees you standing there, he immediately begins pressing buttons on his phone, laughing nervously.
Whoops! Sorry, I had to fiddle with some buttons and knobs before your gotcha was ready. What would you like to do?
Was that your wife on the phone?
Yeah, ex-wife. Stacy.
Does that mean you're looking for love? You couldn't keep a wife? Kind of pathetic. I mean, either of those are a great option. I mean, I guess we'll go, does that mean you're looking for love? But, like, we don't want to call him pathetic. I do kind of wish there was a, like, oh, I'm sorry to hear things didn't work out for you. Or, like, do you want to talk about what happened? You know, anything that's not, like, the two options of you're pathetic or, oh, that means you're single, huh? Let me sidle on up.
Maybe. But first, I have to make sure that my kids are taken care of.
Yeah, seriously, like, there's so many other options, especially for someone with kids. Like, I mean...
The way the settlement happened is we share them 50-50. But with work keeping me overtime, it's been hard.
Stacy, she's a stapler?
Star.
It sounds gaseous and highly volatile. She must be hot. Wow, that's wild. How cool. Yeah, she sounds gaseous and highly volatile.
Ha! Bang on the money there. She's just distant. In more ways than one. I'm sorry to let my personal matters get in the way of our own relationship here. Let's pull it, baby!
Well, I think you have more dimensions than you give yourself credit for. Just keep your phone moves to a minimum. I love the way you say that, Mikey. Let's get back to... You know what? I think you have more dimensions than you're giving yourself credit for.
I'm just a simple guy. I make people happy with some delayed variable rewards and give them something to aspire towards.
You gave me a full-on Monty Python sketch. You got more to you than just that.
But, thanks. You still want to play?
No, you what? Take a break, Mikey.
Okay.
I mean, I did want to pull a thing just to see what we'd get, but, like, with the way that conversation went, I kind of felt like I had to be like, no, it's okay, take some time. So, well, let's talk to Abel again.
When you walk up on Abel, you find him in a state of distress, though the reason is immediately apparent.
You're like, you don't have lube on you this time. And Benoit's like, I got aim from back here. Hey there, Abel. You're soaked.
Oh, tarnation. Why'd you have to come by now?
Again, we just went through this in the other room. Fine. What happened?
What happened to him? You should be asking what happened to me.
Uh-oh. We got a leak in the sea. That's bad.
Begging your pardon, ma'am, but we're both dripping like a cracked bucket in a typhoon.
Oh, my apologies. This must be so hard for you.
Settle down. Settle down. Is there a leak somewhere?
How am I to know? All I know is I woke up in the middle of the night like this, absolutely waterlogged. Entirely unacceptable.
Like, that's a homeowner. That's a primal feel. Like, if your roof is leaking, that is bad news. Like, Abel's just like, oh no, I'm wet. Like, if your roof is leaking, you got, I mean, I guess depending on the type of house, you'd be like, this is a standard house. So, like, because A, that can cause some serious damage, and B, that is hella expensive to fix. I mean, again, depending on blah, 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 blah. But, like, in this room, which is, like, in the middle of your house, like, sure, maybe it is, like, a meteorite fell and, like, punctured a hole just straight through the roof. And then, yeah, sure, you patch that up, okay? But, like, generally speaking, if your roof is, like, leaking and stuff, it's not just one little tiny hole because, you know, a meteorite just went right through it.
Of course, you woke me up not long after. You gotta take care of Miss Celia first. But she ain't the only one.
Yeah, we gotta check. Well, we don't have to because it's a video game. Thankfully, it's a video game. Like, especially with him right next to the wall, we have to look. Is there water in the wall that's causing like mold issues back there?
Poor Keith had to relocate for a little while.
Yeah, whatever. Oh no, the key got a little wet.
I've got so many folks counting on me. I ain't much good to them like this.
Someone get a hold of Tony and send him up here immediately to fix this.
To be fair, at least we're just like right around the corner that I can't just be like, hey, Tony, come here.
Sorry, been up to my ears in contracts for jobs around the house and, you know.
You know quite well that the needs of the governance outweigh your silly special projects.
Right away, Madame Mayor. Phew, she's terrifying.
Unbelievable. Well, Celia's got her leak fixed, but what about me?
Also, like, he's like, even Keith had to relocate. Like, no, he's not. Keith's right there.
As if on cue, a cool breeze rolls through. Fantina has arrived, as though summoned by Abel's distress call.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was thinking Aaron at first. I mean, I guess because we got River last time. But then, now that I think I'm like reflect on it, like, Aaron would not give a single fuck at all. Again, Aaron is definitely the I am a goddess, I am above you mode. She would not care at all that the table was.
Fantina? What are you doing here?
Oh my god. I heard Abel needed help, but I
I didn't think you'd be here too.
I guess we should talk to Fantina next as well. Sure.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. 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 I'm calm. I'm cool. I got this.
Abel looks back and forth between the two of you, still dripping water.
All right. Come on, Fantina, get ready to blow this.
You all right there, Fantina?
Okay, Abel needs our help. Let's focus. What's wrong with her? We know. Well, I'm glad you're here, Fantina. Do we be like, all right, well, let's settle down. Abel needs our help. Focus. Or do we be like, hi, Fantina, I'm glad you're here, and she'll freak out, but at least then she'll be like, if I'm like, hey, Abel needs help. Let's just focus. Like, it could work out, right? If you're just like, I'm glad you're here, Fantina. And she's like, wah, yay! But there's like a 50% chance you're like, oh, so let's get this job done. And the other 50% is her just still freaking out. So, focus.
Oh god, you're right. I'm so sorry. Here I am making this about me.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Yeah, okay, there's that too.
All right. Let's not lose focus again.
Abel looks pained at the thought of being indebted to the both of you.
Well, what are you gonna do then?
We are gonna dry all that water. If you could, like direct me?
She seems to quiver with anticipation at the thought of you touching her.
Just put your hands on my shoulders and...
I think you could handle it on your own. Happy to help. I'm starting to think this might be a bad idea. Nah, yeah, I know. It's fine. Well, it'll make her weak. Here.
Me too. Let's do this.
You grab Fantina by the shoulders, aiming her at Abel. She lets out a blast of air so intense you wonder for a moment if a tornado is passing through your house. Abel looks like he's caught in a wind tunnel, his lips parting and cheeks shaking, showing his teeth in a cartoonish grimace. Fantina's air makes short work of the spill, drying Abel and the floor around him. When she's done, Abel tips his hat to the two of you.
Thank you kindly. Much obliged, you two.
Fantina isn't even looking at Abel.
Are you kidding me? Working with you is all the things I need. I'm gonna be walking on air for a week.
She walks away in a happy daze, only pausing to shoot a contented look back at you. There might as well be hearts in her eyes.
Ah, we know.
Well, all right. I gotta say, when you came by, I thought I was gonna be embarrassed. And I guess I was for a little while. But look at me now. I'm right as rain and feeling like an old toad with a brand new lily pad.
I'm a gold toad with a brand new lily pad. Toads don't sit on lily pads. That's frogs. But what does an old toad with a brand new lily pad feel like? Nah, you know what? You make me feel like a sleepy cat that found a sunbeam.
Dang, that good, huh? Well, you're really speaking my language now.
Yeah, I understood Abel's love language. It's just take animal, put animal in situation. There you go. That's Abel's language. But the love language, that means things like giving or no. It's talking in an old folksy way that involves an animal metaphor. That's Abel's language.
I ain't been able to do much work since all this started, so I better get back to it. See you around, all right? You take care now.
I haven't been able to do work like a horse that's been napping on a blanket. Okay, sure. You know what? Sure. Why not?
The most expensive character in the game blocks your
This'll
path.
get us back to where we were.
It's Lucinda Lavish.
I'm all yours.
Okay, now this is the one where we said this.
What? You're gonna have a bad time.
Just curious.
Well, I'm just a hodgepodge of bullshit.
You're interesting to me.
Well, I suck.
Don't suck.
Really? One true thing.
You're multifaceted.
Please, it's just easier on me, okay?
Then we got back to this, and I still don't know that it's the right choice, but we'll pick what we did last time, at least just so that we're on the same path, whether that's good or bad. I'm gonna pick whatever I want.
I can't stop you. I'll see you on the next hijack.
Okay, well, we're back on track with Lucinda, so let's just hope that's not the wrong track. Anyways, Fantina, hi.
You came! I can't believe it!
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. Look at me immediately getting all emotional, blubbering, and falling apart like some sort of lovesick idiot. Pull yourself together, Fantina. You're embarrassing yourself in front of your hero.
You're not embarrassing yourself. You're great. Here's a tissue. Use it. All good. Let me just grab my pepper spray. Nah, you're not embarrassing yourself. You're fine.
Gosh, you are always so understanding. It makes me want to cry. I'm sorry. I really don't mean to be so emotional. I know it's too much. It's just that after our last interaction, I really thought I'd blown things with you for good, that we'd never have a chance to see each other again. And that's not how I wanted things to end between us.
Well, let's just take a deep breath and reset. No, me either. I didn't want it to end that way.
I'm so glad you feel the same way. I'd just fall to pieces if you didn't want to hang out anymore. Because sure, I'd get to see you dozens of times a day on social media, and when you go out to get coffee at that little bistro down the block, and when you're asleep between the hours of midnight and 9 a.m.
That is true. Those are the times when I sleep.
But none of that's really the same, you know? Sure, I'd be seeing you, but how can we really be seeing each other if I'm wearing a disguise or hiding in some bushes?
Look, all stalkers have been... what? I'm sorry, what? No. Wait, you can leave the house? You're kidding, right? Right. But you can leave the house?
Let's not focus on that. What's important is that you're here now. You did come back because you're such an incredible person. I can't believe I ever doubted you.
Good, you should. Listen, I'm not that great.
And always being so modest. I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being willing to give me one more chance, even if I don't really deserve it. I recognize that I've been overly emotional, probably too sensitive, and let's face it, more than a little clingy.
Oh, you're just stalking me by leaving the house somehow, and I don't know how, and you're in it, but no. Clingy, no. Plastic wrap is clingy. It's all good. You left me 207 voicemails. My phone exploded. It's all good.
Yet despite all my endless shortcomings, you still came back. It's such a powerful testament to the incredibly patient and generous person you are.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's why everyone loves you.
Except Parker, he hates me. My parents don't even love me that much. Fantina, I don't like you. Really, no, I am just super average.
So untrue. Never put yourself down like that.
Again, maybe we talk to text box Chad now. Like, what are these options you're giving me? I can either be like, yes, everyone hates me, I hate you, or I don't like myself. Like, what? We're gonna have a word with her.
And listen, I've been giving this a lot of thought, but after today's surprise unveiling, I plan on stepping down as Supreme Executive Presidential Leader of your fan club.
Oh no, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's probably a good idea, because you finally realize I'm not that special. I'm sorry to hear that.
No matter how much I may value that office, I have disgraced it with my shameful behavior, and that's just not fair to you. You deserve someone in the position of Supreme Executive Presidential Leader who will always put your needs and desires above their own. That's the job.
Well, I'm glad you've come to that realization. What job? There's no fan club. Or you know, maybe this would be a good opportunity to spam the whole fan club idea. Look, I'm glad you've come to the realization. I guess. Maybe.
But let's not dwell on that for now. I asked you here because today is meant to be a celebration. A celebration of the endless joy you've brought to my life and to the entire world.
Okay. I appreciate that, but isn't that a little hyperbolic, I guess. But I was thinking hyperbole, and I was going to make hyperbolic. The hyperbolic. Again, that sounds like something more Benoit would be into. Oh, shoot. You know, I totally forgot my dermatology appointment. To give her a hyperbolic, she'd explode. Anyways, I'd appreciate that, but...
So, without any further ado, may I present to you the hallowed sanctuary of eternal reverence.
Fantina steps to the side, revealing a small table you'd failed to notice prior. Candles illuminate an extensive collection of what appears to be your garbage, hair, and nail clippings.
Okay, is this, is this as creepy to you as it is to... I don't know fan culture. I mean, because, yeah, I don't want to be insensitive, Fantine. I'm just saying that from where I look, it looks that I should file a restraining order. But, you know, Koa was just like, here, I got some lint for you, and it was a super meaningless...
Do you like it? It's a shrine I built in dedication to you.
Oh, I see that, yes. It's... You know what? Let's do ... because at least Aaron will like that we don't say anything.
You're speechless. I knew you'd love it.
Yeah, it is a thing of all the shrines dedicated to me, that's one of them.
And here Gary thought it would be an extremely inappropriate gesture and weird you out, that instead of coming off as an affectionate tribute, it crossed the line from fan into stalker territory. But I knew he was wrong, and I told him as much. Frankly, Gary was always wrong about a lot of things. He just doesn't know you like I do.
Apparently not.
Can I tell you about it?
I think I've got the gist. Can I stop you? Or please, no. You know, I think I've got the gist. I think I understand.
Oh, but there are so many details I need to explain.
Okay.
The hallowed sanctuary of eternal reverence was constructed as a holy shrine to your glory and benevolence, to spread the light of your truth to all the peoples of the earth, to make everyone feel as loved as you've made me feel.
You know, honestly, I thought if someone would start a cult all about me that I'd be more flattered, but here we are, and I'm just kind of like, but what about no?
That's why there's an open flame in the middle of it. It burns eternally as my love for you burns eternally.
That's great. Isn't that a fire hazard? Fire hazard.
Only if a jilted crush wanted to harm you. But you'd have to be really stupid to wind up in that situation.
Yeah, nothing says... Oh, okay. So we've got the fan that can spread fire very easily from an open flame next to a bunch of flowers at some unknown location in my house. This is the part where you say, blink once if you need help, type of thing.
And of course, the most important part of any shrine is the sacred relics. And I've gathered these sacred relics from all across the house.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Honestly, I won't even say anything about the nail clippings and hair if you put the fire out. Just saying.
There's the floss you threw away last Friday and some very cute toenails.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's a pile of your hair clippings from when you gave yourself that haircut last month. I really thought that you should have sprung for a real barber, but who am I to argue with someone as enlightened as you?
This went from 0 to 100 real quick. Well, it wasn't 0. It was like 25. But it you know, it wasn't nothing. But I guess it did. It was like, whoomp. ... Yeah, if we get anything out of this conversation, at least we'll make Aaron happy.
Oh, I see. So you don't like this either. Is that it?
Uh-oh. Can you... Wait, maybe we extinguish the flames and then we talk? Not as much.
You know, I really don't know what I'm supposed to do to please you. I create a fan club for you, I exile Gary for his heretical views, I craft you a statue made out of macaroni, I build you the hallowed sanctuary of eternal reverence for crying out loud. But nothing that I do is ever good enough for you, is it?
Are you just gonna hate me or are you gonna burn the house down? Then I'll answer your question. But I liked Gary. Maybe too much. Look, it's not you.
Look, I'm not gonna drag this out. I've got more self-respect than that. So I'm just gonna ask you here and now. Do you feel as strongly about me as I feel about you?
No. No. Yes? Yes. I'm... Okay, in the sense of, like, the game that we still want to have a not hate ending, part of me says I should say yes. In the terms of, like, we don't want her to be crazy, part of me says no. In the terms of, like, clearly she likes you way more than you like her, even if you do like her, you're not an obsessed stalker, so, like, technically speaking, even if you, like, really liked her, it's still gonna be a no. So I'm gonna go with yes, question mark. In the sake of, like, trying not to be too on the crazy side, but not on the straight up hate side. Yes?
Oh, great! In celebration, I'm going to reinstate myself as Supreme Executive Presidential Leader of your fan club.
Yeah, that's fine.
After all, someone has to start putting together next week's meetup.
And we put the candles out.
You are the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, but I feel like that's... Maybe that is Telly that I...
Oh.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused, too. Because I thought the hoo-hoo, like, I thought we discovered last time was Florence. But that was clearly in here. Was that... But it's not Dunk? Maybe it is Dunk. Dunk is the one going hoo-hoo. I just... You know what? I said I had to have a word with Textbox Chan. Oh, right. We should talk to Reggie, too. But I'm... Textbox Chan. Why are you giving me such weird options?
Hi. Look at that. You found 60 datables.
I've found, like, 98 datables, but yes.
Despite the visible uwu in her words, you can tell that Textbox Chan's heart is simply not in it today.
I didn't think I would hear the narrator say uwu, and I didn't think I'd hear the phrase, despite the visible uwu in her words, you can tell that her heart's not in it. Both of those things I did not know I was going to be experiencing when I woke up this morning. Hey, you doing okay?
I'm fine, really. You've been doing a lot of running around the house dating, huh? You're really flying through those text screens.
And boy, are my arms tired. Over 60 datables now. Yeah.
It's impressive, honestly, and so much text to transcribe. I was just thinking, you know, it's very hard work following you around and transcribing all those different conversations. And it's my job. I do it happily. But you know, it would mean a lot to know I was doing my job properly.
She looks at you hopefully, her yellow eyes shining.
You are doing great. You need to get it together. You're doing okay. Now, you are doing... As much as I came here to be like, damn it, text box Chan, what are these options you're giving me? No, text box Chan, you're doing fine.
Really? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. Ooh. You know, it's funny I ended up in this line of work.
How so?
I was always really interested in reading and communication.
That seems natural then, not funny.
I was just so in love with the power of the written word bringing people together. And UI really lets me do that, but...
But?
Everyone is always so concerned with, does it look cool? Legibility is the most important thing. But no, all you ever hear people say is that UI is so stylish, or that UI is ugly as sin.
To be fair, I don't say that because... What game was it? I don't remember now. But there was something some years ago where one of the like subtitles were is some game that I was playing, I think on PlayStation. It was out on the like it was on the TV, I know that, but because the subtitles were so small, they were barely readable. So no, I understand. Like, I don't think it is all about flash and glam, text box Chan. Like, being legible is one of the most important things. What to expect? People are all about appearances. It is so unfair. It is so unfair.
It is, right?
Yes.
When I was a young and shiny-eyed UI, I used to have dreams of being the one to change that. But you grow up and you realize some things are bigger than you.
A, that's the truth, just in general, but B, yeah, I mean, I don't know, there's like the modern AI of everything being all like bubble-shaped and like, give me, like, yeah. I don't want everything to be like big and friendly and like boop boop pictures and stuff, like just give me usability and functionality. I just want to like lean my head on text box Chan's shoulder and just be like, I hate the world.
I might not be able to beat most people's opinions on UI, but I can be the best darn UI I can be! Yeah!
Yeah.
So look, there's still a bunch more datables left for you to find. Why don't you come back once you found 80?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do the best work I can until then. Huh.
See ya then.
See ya! Mwah!
I mean, again, we've already done 80, but, I mean, we know that she'll just be like, well, too bad. Okay. So what more Able can we do? Now that I'm thinking about it, because, alright, we did that Able, we finished up. Okay, helped Able here clean up stuff. Helped Able here clean up water. Yeah, despite Fantine is like a previously unseen table, there is no altar table right there for us. Did we really do anything with that one? He told us about the real house knives. This one we fixed his leg. So, oh hey, you know what? Bodhi's over here now. Let's start with Bodhi. There's our answer. Thank you for choosing for us, Bodhi.
Vibe, baby. Hey man, I'm just vibing. Hey, come on over here and test my vibe.
All right. Bodhi, are you doing okay?
I am so good. I've been researching and checking out the house and generally vibing on all these new decades.
Okay, what you doing in the dining room?
Oh, you know, just vibing. Hey, am I using that right? I've been practicing a bunch of different uses and sentences and stuff, and I don't know. It sounds weird.
You're getting it, mostly.
Whew. Okay. I've been chatting with Rainey. She's been playing some tunes. I dig that you have a record player. Old school. I've been listening to some of your new music, too. I like it. Well, most of it.
I guess we should talk to Rainey next, then. All right. Oh, yeah? What kind of music are you into?
Oh, wow. There's so much stuff I like. Pop, punk, rap, R&B, rock, soul, even disco. But don't tell anybody.
Okay, your secret's safe with me.
As an 80s guy, I'm supposed to be pretty strongly opposed to disco. Which is dumb, because disco is so cool.
So, it's actually, I think one of the best, because, you know, there's I mean, I know about that stuff, like, people in the 80s being, like, super against disco, or, I mean, you know what I mean, generally is a thing. They're, like, turning against it. But I have found one of the best things is sort of now how other songs will take sort of disco, dance, beats, stuff, like, and use that as, like, the base foundation of their song, and then put it to more, like, modern other stuff. Like, I think disco mixes very well into other music stuff. Anyways, got any favorites? Sorry.
Well, yeah. From my era, I love Tommy Tree and Nicky Seven from Motley Crue Neck, Axl's Roses, Brick James, Richie Sambuca, Yngwie Malmsteen. Oh, and Phil Spector is like the best producer ever. What?
I hate to tell you this, but all the folks you just named are really problematic, Bodhi.
Oh, yeah, they're wild men.
No, they're not wild, they're bad people.
Oh, bummer, dude. So you met them all, and you know they're no good?
No, I haven't met them, but I don't need to because I know the types of things they've done. We don't really need to look up any of the people that you named anymore.
So you haven't met them, but you sure?
I'm sure. I think Phil Spector actually killed somebody.
What? That's deep bummer right there. So that's it then. All my favorite artists are canceled? Like, they won't make any more music?
Probably not.
Oh.
You doing okay? I don't think he is.
Yeah. Just a lot to absorb. Kinda hurts that a lot of my icons turned out to be bad people.
Yeah, that's happened to a lot.
It's confusing, you know?
I get it. It still happens today, actually. We just find out about it a lot faster. My generation is having a lot of conversation about separating the art from the artist. You can still enjoy the songs, but just different awareness, I guess. Yes, I'm gonna pick that. Especially as someone like English major, like studying classic works of literature, blah 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 blah. I mean, I think it is good that. You know what? I can get into a very long diatribe about this. I will do a little about it, but I'm gonna finish Bodhi's things first. We're not stuck here for. You know what? Just separate the art from the artist.
Sure. Well, sounds like the music industry had a lot of issues. But hey, at least my favorite actors, authors, sports stars, and comedians are okay, right?
It's possible, depending on who your favorites were. Yeah, who were they?
Mel Gibson, H.P. Hovercraft, Orange Juice Simpson, and Drill Cosby.
Of course. Let's make Aaron happy again.
What now? I'm out! I'm out! I'm out!
That said, I was gonna say H.P. Lovecraft was gonna be one of the things I was gonna talk about in my example. But okay, we'll take we'll break the game for a minute. We'll take a little minute. That yes, there is a thing such separate the art from the artist, and it is a lot harder to do, especially in modern era stuff when the artist is still. And I say artist, but like it could be any musician, writer, could be, but anything. So I'm just saying artist as a general, everything encompassing. Yes, it's harder to do when you're learning about people still like famous and like doing bad things. I was gonna use an example, but I probably shouldn't because I don't know. I don't want to alienate people too. We'll just say, let's say there's someone you like, famous, TV actor, hypothetical guy. And hypothetical guy does something very bad, and so it's like, oh, I don't want to support him anymore because of what he did, right? It's harder to do that when he's still out there doing stuff, being like, well, here's a new show with hypothetical guy. Because then it's like, it's hard to separate the art from the artist because you're still supporting him financially by doing, by continuing to watch. I was gonna say, compare that to, say, H.P. Lovecraft, for instance. H.P. Lovecraft has some very problematic things if you're not... You can look that up on your own. I don't need to repeat them on this channel. But, as someone who has been dead for a very long time now, right? Like, if you read an H.P. Lovecraft story, you're not, like, financially supporting him and being like, I agree with your other things you're saying, right? And so it's easier for things in the past for people to separate it. And I get that's sort of where people have a problem, because if you're like, look, H.P. Lovecraft, sort of the father of modern, like, cosmic horror, like the eldritch horror, and the horror would not be the same without his work. And now, personally speaking, I'm not a big fan of his work personally. Just, again, not like separating out the art from the artist, even just the art by itself, his stuff doesn't really do it for me. But like, if someone who likes horror does like that sort of writing, it's easier for someone now to be like, I like, like what he did for this genre was important, and I can like this, even though he had some very problematic views and bad stuff. And it's easier to separate those, being like, well, I don't support this, but I can still enjoy the art he made, right? Like, I mean, think about like a picture, right? It's hard to say like art, like, oh, a story or like a TV show or a song. Like, think about a painting. If a painter makes a painting that you really like let's say, someone made this painting and you're like, oh, it's a very beautiful painting. Even if they're a bad person, you can still be like, yes, this is a beautiful painting. I enjoy looking at it. I just don't want to be friends with the person who made it, right? Like, that people understand. And it just gets a little weird in modern day things when it's like, new, again, like I said, hypothetical man, the TV, well, let's say, his brother, hypothetical dude, made this painting. It's like, oh, it turns out hypothetical dude is a terrible person who's, like, selling drugs to orphans. And so now it's like, oh, you can't look at this painting anymore because he's a bad person. Like, but that's not true. You can still enjoy this painting for what it is and still say you shouldn't sell drugs to orphans, right? Like, they're mutually exclusive. That you can enjoy the art while not liking the artist. But that said, yes, it is a problem for people who are still alive and still making things, because you can't separate them entirely, right? Like, because if you're like, oh no, hypothetical dude is super bad, but I'm gonna go out and buy this painting for my house. Like, if that money is going to him, then yeah. That was a lot, I know, to take it. But, like, I think it does need to be said, because I think people take it too far in either direction. Where some people be like, well, he makes good paintings, hypothetical dude, and hypothetical man makes great TV shows, so we can ignore what they do. Like, no, you can't. But at the same time, I think people do take it too far, where you're like, ah, yes, I like this painting. And people are like, oh, that means you love selling drugs to orphans, too. But, no. Again, like, talking with Bodhi, with his music, like, you can still enjoy the song even if someone bad made it. It doesn't mean it's a bad song. It means the person who's, like, saying or played or whatever is a bad And, I just think people need to understand that the lines are blurry, especially with living people still making money off of their stuff, but they are not the same. Someone's art and the artist are not the same thing. And I just say that because, like, as an English major, I've done things like, you do a lot of analysis, like, death of the author is one of the things. So that's, that's more of like analyzing stuff with, I'm not going to get into English major theories, but it is a thing that I've been used to for a long time, which is why it seems second nature to me. I just don't understand why people don't get it, is because, like, you can look at something as it stands without... I've gone on about it long enough. I said that I could go on a long diatribe, and I did, so... You know what? Gaia. We haven't talked to Gaia. I'm just thinking, like, who do we talk to? Oh, she's got the... Oh, no, Ricky. Sweet Gaia. I've gone on a rant long enough. Let's just...
If you didn't have enough on your plate, here comes Lucinda Lavish.
Hi.
Come on, baby. Tell me what to do. Use me.
I mean, this story, yeah, I just wanted something not serious or, like, political or controversial. I just wanted something nice and easy. I mean, she's nice and easy. I had. Yeah, I guess let's go to the fantasy chamber a second time again. Even though I kind of think that I do want to ask her to see if, I don't want to push
Come here, baby. Let Lucinda Lavish take you in her nice, soft arms. And let her take you away.
But what name do you get now?
To meet Lucinda Lush.
Ah, Lush. All right. Hi, Lucinda Lush. I'm Silver. Oh, baby, I'm drunk on you already. Can I ask where we are? Exactly where we are?
Oh, so curious. I told you, this is my fantasy chamber.
Yeah, but like, where in my house? So like, in a closet. Yeah, where are we at my house?
It's a fantasy, baby. Just fantasize.
Fair enough.
I really have to say, I've wanted you here for a long, long time. I love everything about you, baby.
Yes, I know, and you also hate when I talk to you, and also you love yourself. Like, I get it.
Every single thing you say to me just sends chills up my spine.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Really, does it now? I just love talking to you. Yeah, I just like talking with you.
You and I have just the most natural repartee. I wanted to bring you here to tell you that you're doing a great job.
Awesome.
You've found all my secret dialogue so far, and uncovered every single one of my most in-depth and unrevealed features.
See, that's not true. Because I know that if from the other conversation that you still have doubts about stuff, so I know that's a lie.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't. It'll be our secret. I'm gonna tell everybody! Okay, no, I won't tell anyone.
Oh, you know just what to say. And next time I'm able to see you, I'll have something really secret and special for you. And only for you. Are you excited to find out what it is?
Not really. I think you're vapid. Yeah, let's, be supportive. Hell yeah!
That's it. Keep up that intrigue, baby. Keep talking to the others around here, and I'll find a way to slip myself in, lover.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be so happy next time. Well, actually, if I've been doing it the same way, I'll do the tell me why you're the best, so she'll be happy with herself, but... anyway, Gaia, can we... yeah.
Hello again, my love. Got any traveler stories for me?
Right, that's what I was like, we haven't spoken to Gaia for a while. Why? Oh, right, we're supposed to, like, find out about different people and tell her about, like, places of the world. Yes, actually, I spoke with someone.
Really? Then go on, then. Let's hear it.
Scandalabra's from a small village in Switzerland, Nabir's from the Middle East, Dorian's from England, pretty sure Keys is from somewhere in Africa. I guess let's pick Dorian just because, like, we finished his thing, so, like, I don't know if it matters, but, like, we don't have an ending with the others, so Dorian from England, he's gotta be.
That's lovely.
What's all this then?
Hi, Dorian.
Oh, that's one of the things they say over there.
Rubbish.
Oh, keep going.
You having a laugh?
I'm taking the piss.
Listen, you two.
Yeah.
Canada and America are beholden to England for smithing and refining the language we're speaking right now.
Yes. Technically. But, like, the way you phrase that, for smithing and refining the language we're speaking right now, like, okay, yes, English is from England, sure, well, yeah, but, you say smithing and refining, when English is more of, like, well, first of all, that means that you're beholden to, like, Italy and the Roman Empire for Latin. And you're beholden to, like, Germany for Germanic. But even besides the fact that you'd need to be beholden to other people yourself for English, like, you didn't refine English. What you did was you took Latin, the base of the Romance languages, and you took Germanic. You put them in a bowl, and then you just smashed it, like, with a mortar and pestle type thing. and you're just like mooshed it all up together, and then you put a cover on it, put it on the oven, and just crank the thing to full heat, and walked away for a while. Like, you didn't smith and refine English, you exploded English. Let's be fair.
Which is called?
English American. Canadian. Yeah, we don't need to make Dorian mad. English.
English. From England. Land of angles.
Did we learn anything from that?
No.
I do like getting under his door frame just a little, though. Always worth a giggle.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down.
Did we learn anything? No, but, you know, good enough.
Did you have any more?
Yes. Apparently.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter, I guess, if we haven't finished, because now the next one that's filling in his spot is all new. We have not finished. So, you know what? Let's just start at the top and work our way down. Scandalabra is from a small village in Switzerland.
Come on, sure.
Well, yeah, he traveled all the way here through many different hands.
Okay, if you say so.
What do you mean?
Sorry, Ducky. Sounds like he was pulling your leg. He just doesn't have that same something that the other travelers do.
So you think he lied?
Yeah, sorry. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Scandalabra, liar, check. Well, our first stories are going great, but you know what? Let's keep going.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Amir is from the Middle East.
Oh!
Salam, Gaia.
Oh, goodness, look at you!
I will regale you with a fact about my homeland of Iran.
Are we gonna actually learn something this time?
Persian weddings are marvelous affairs. They have a beautiful ceremonial spread called sofre ard. It's got spices, coins, desserts, and best of all, a large mirror as the centerpiece.
All right. We actually are learning something for real this time.
The bride comes in veiled, and the groom gets his first look at her through the mirror.
Oh, that's so romantic.
I think so too. The mirror symbolizes light and a bright future for the happy couple. There's also candelabras on either side of the mirror. Their fire symbolizes purity.
Okay.
Wow. Mirror setup sounds like something else, but the candelabra part worries me a bit.
Meanwhile, Fantina's leading in back. Why? Candles are great.
I hope Scandalabra's never been invited to one of those. He's kinda sketchy.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't invite him to be part of my spread.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down.
All right.
Did you have any more?
So we actually learned something. You know, today I learned.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
I'm pretty sure Keys is from somewhere in Africa.
That's far.
Darling, allow me to tell you about my homeland, Nigeria. As is my duty as a performer, I have brought only the most incredible and spine-tingling facts spoken to you in a most arresting manner.
All right, I'm ready for some incredible spine-tingling facts.
Shapa Wadi is the highest point in Nigeria, standing at 2,419 meters.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Also, Nigeria is the only place in the world where you can find the Anambra waxel bird, a member of the Estrildid finch family. And before you think that you can find this fearless flyer all over Nigeria, think again.
Think again, because...
Oh! It is only found in southern Nigeria.
Today I learned.
Wow! Is that all?
I have one more fact. Extremely rare and terribly secret.
Terribly secret.
There are 3,798 kilometers of railways.
Don't let anyone know this terrible secret.
293 kilometers of them are 1.435 meters standard gauge.
Right.
3,505 kilometers of them are 1.067 meters narrow gauge.
I would never have guessed.
Oh!
I trust you all enjoyed the performance.
You know, I learned, some other, I guess, sure, that the railway gauge is cool too. But, hey, you know, we learned about the bird
Anyways,
and the
great.
highest point.
Did you have any more?
That's great. Yes, apparently.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
You know how Jean-Louis is a rapper?
Pretty sure everyone knows that. You can hear them all over the house.
Including here! Jean-Loup is here now.
Hi.
Ah! Jeez, boy, scared the mountains off me.
Lil Crapper, he has been informed that you wish to know about his homeland, eh?
I mean, to be fair, did you ever say you were French? I don't remember. It's been a while. I talk in this accent, but really, I'm from Milwaukee. What?
This he will tell you. In the form of a rap!
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Jean-Loup begins beatboxing.
Hip-hop is popular in the US. When it comes to the rap, people say they're the best. But the French start to lash out with their silver tongues. You think we're second place? We're second to none. You come for my people? The battle is on! Flashed out to the festival of Verlon.
Jean-Loup leans over and does a call and response with himself.
Verlon! Verlon! Qu'est-ce que est Verlon?
That's true. I don't remember what. I'm trying to think. Do I know what Verlon means? It's been a while since I've done French, but I don't think so.
Verlon is a well-word new language is born. If the syllables permit, you turn and reverse it. The meaning's the same, but you change how it's worded. So, you take the syllables of a word, but then you swap them. So, example. Music becomes zikmu. It means the same as before, but now it is backwards. Now it is spicy.
Okay, no, I did not know what Verlon was. You know, somehow that it didn't come up about mixing up syllables of words to better do rap, you know, back when I was learning French in school. That just, you know, it didn't come up on my tests or anything. I've done a lot of presentations, and yet somehow it never. I wonder what my academia was lacking.
Oh, okay. I get it, I think. That's cool. Or I guess, cool? Nah, that's Pig Latin. Doesn't really work in English, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it could, but first of all, you have to pick a... First of all, that's not even Pig Latin, because you'd have to say ulke. Second, that's not... You'd have to pick something with more than one syllable. You can't switch the syllables of a one-syllable word. Like, Latin would be tinla. See, it works. I don't know, I mean, Jean-Loup would be like, boo, but...
No! This is one of the reasons French is the best language! And so Jean-Loup uses it now to bid you... adieu.
Oh!
Adieu.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
I was gonna make a joke about, like, you should know that guy. I'd be like, no, wait. Quebecois French is nothing like France French. Never mind. I mean, as much as the Quebecois are gonna be like, no, we're real French, and France is just like, like, France is gonna be like, you're not French, more than, like, the American being like, I don't think they're French, but France is like, no Quebecois.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Alright, so Keith is from Spain.
Makes sense to me with a devilishly charming accent like that.
Alas, no. Gibraltar is a small place next to Spain. There are only around 32,000 people who live there.
Oops, that's embarrassing.
Uh-oh.
One would think, of all of us here, shouldn't you know its location?
Not everything is labeled, okay? And there are some countries stuck to me backside.
Stuck to me backside.
Ah! You can remember I hail from Gibraltar because we have a key on our flag.
Oh, that is easy to remember. I won't forget it. I've got it on lock.
I must be on my way.
Again, I don't want to do bad puns. Goodbye.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Yes.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Jacques Spiro is a pirate from places unknown. Maybe we skip the one from places unknown and just go for places that actually exist first. Poppy's from Singapore.
Wow.
Her name is based on the word for coffee in Malaysian and Indonesian.
That's right. Coffee, or kopi, has a rich culture in Southeast Asia. No matter where you are, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Brunei, the kopitiam is super culturally significant.
Huh? The what?
The what?
Oh, kopitiam. That's the name for coffee shops. It comes from kopi from Malay and Indonesian, and tiam from the word for shop in Hokkien.
Oh!
It's where people come together to really just socialize, whether that's to appreciate the caffeine or to see old friends. Kopi isn't just about being a drink. It's about bringing together community.
Community.
Gosh, it sounds like I'm talking in the third person, doesn't it? But it's true. Southeast Asia is really a hot pot of cultures from all walks of life.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, people probably don't really expect me to be Singaporean. I don't know. I think it's because I was originally assembled in Australia. Some brand called Breadful?
I was gonna say, I thought Kopi was Australian, considering her voice actress is Australian and she's not, like, hiding the Australian accent. I didn't realize you were Singapore. I do think that's funny, the nice hand wave of, for some reason people think I'm Australian? Huh? I like that. All right, Singaporean. Now I know.
Still, what a wild factoid. Let me just write that right over Singapore on my map. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Yes, I do.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Dasha's from Russia.
Did someone say the words Dasha and Russia?
Da.
They did, yeah.
Ah, well, perhaps you are hoping for Dasha to show you Russian culture of weightlifting.
Just give us some fun facts.
Yeah, give us some fun facts.
Ah? Well, tell me, little globe, are you familiar with Russian fox experiment?
What? No, tell me. Were they turning people into foxes?
Somehow I think the answer isn't yet, but yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Boo!
Boo! More fox people.
Go on.
A Russian geneticist started experiment to see if one could domesticate foxes.
She pauses for effect.
Well, could they?
To put it simply, yes. But it was a complicated experiment. Scientists wanted to better understand domestication process.
Okay.
They found domesticated foxes showed certain traits in common with dogs.
Okay.
For example, ears of flop, spots of many colors. One fox even had star patch on forehead. Imagine!
Imagine star patch on forehead.
A fox looking like anime heroine.
You said it was complicated, but that sounds pretty simple.
It is very complicated. I am simply good explainer.
It's true, like anything with genetics is not simple.
So, what else did they learn about the domestication then?
Many things.
Such as?
You know, there was, the domestication, it is complicated.
An awkward silence falls. Dasha purses her lips, then does a big, exaggerated yawn.
Well, it's long journey to here from desk. Oh, so tired. Dasha must be going now.
Yeah, okay. Bedtime for Dasha.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
It's like noon, but sure.
So, I guess flop ears and stuff are just the universal pet traits, huh? That's not a fact I expected about Russia, of all places. Mission accomplished. Note to self. Look into buying a fox.
Oh, please don't. I mean, they are very adorable, but, you know, if it's not already domestic, leave them be.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Da! Also, we gotta switch, because here I am, I don't know Russian, like, I know French if we're going back to Jean-Lu, but, like, what do I know in Russian? Da, Niet, and the Minyasuvut StarTrain Silver, and that's about it. So, yeah, let's move on.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Okay, Jacques Spiro, a pirate from places unknown. Miranda's from afar. Have you heard of our resident goddess? Mateo the Blake? Well, I mean, like, that's, like, from unknown. From afar! So I'd still say let's focus on individual places first.
You don't say.
Did I just hear someone about to talk about textiles?
You did.
I am from Mexico, which has a long history of textile work, stretching back 3,500 years.
Stretching back like fabric. I'm so funny.
Don't worry, I love talking about fabric. Humid areas use cotton for clothing. Drier climates like Mexico use fiber from plants like yucca.
Yucca. Why does that sound familiar? Oh!
Yes.
Does that grow in the Yucatan Peninsula? Is that why it's called the Yucatan?
I hate to disappoint, but long ago some conquistadors asked the locals what their land was called, and they said something that sounded like Yucatan, which meant, I can't understand what you're saying.
Kinda sounds like an old wives' tale.
Yeah, probably. Still pretty funny, though.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down.
I like it.
Did you have any more?
I like that they're also, like, both having fun with it and not being like, that doesn't sound like, yeah.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Okay, so at this point, we're just like, they're from elsewhere. So I guess it doesn't, because Trisdale must be from abroad. So let's just, I guess now we'll start the top. Jacques Spiro is a pirate from places unknown.
Oh, I've always wondered where Jacques was from.
Wondering about me without my permission, eh?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I am from the sea. My mother was a gale, and my father a column of thunder.
Okay, yes, but...
Oh! But where were you assembled?
Yes, share with the class.
Pegwell Bay, just east of Ramsgate.
Is that where you got your peg leg?
Oh, I got this peg leg from a fierce battle with the seven-headed hydra known as Penelope.
Hey, is that like if Penelope with Sassy Chap? I've found a new Penelope.
Sounds frightening.
She's actually the harmless office supplies. Yeah, I wonder, Jacques. I wonder.
And I know more about that ocean than your painted swells can ever tell.
Oh yeah? Try to out-ocean fact me.
Well, when a sailor scrubs the deck of a ship at sea, the goal is to scrub the salt water deeper into the wood, because it prevents wood-eating bacteria from growing. I do all the scrubbing myself, as my own crew seems to be on permanent bloody holiday.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't know that.
Okay, that's true. I learned a thing today.
Most of my ocean facts are about how cold and murdery it is.
Not wrong.
And also how water in our bay is totally toxic for a long time because we dumped like 500 years of sewage into it. Whoops.
Yeah, it happens.
Aye, sewage, the true scourge of the seas.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
I do. I don't know what we're gonna get, but...
Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Kristoff is from somewhere. There's Viking. Yeah, you know, again, we'll just... Well, Miranda's from afar.
That I am. As the resident singer here, I want to regale you with a musical fact.
I like music. I like facts.
Mexico has a rich history with mariachi music.
Mm-hmm.
The first female band to ever perform mariachi was Las Adelitas. They were named after a famous ballad, La Adelita, which is about a woman fighting in the Mexican Revolution. Adelita is the nickname given to the women who fought alongside men in the Mexican Revolutionary War.
Cool.
Ooh, vive la revolution! Wait, that's French. I'm an idiot.
Actually, the Spanish is pretty much the same. Viva la revolución!
Yeah, I know it'd be viva instead of vive, but go revolution.
Haha! I lied! I'm a genius! A language-knowing genius!
And yeah, the Latin, the Romance languages all share their base with Latin, so there's a reason for it.
Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
Why, yes.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Okay, we got 3 left. I was gonna say, wow, this is kind of going on a long time, but have you heard of our resident goddess?
Of course. I met her in that sooty place you call crawl space.
Hello, my child.
Hi, Rongo, my Fenwa.
Aww.
You appear to wish for me to give you some sort of fact.
Ooh, you got me.
A great sound.
Many of my formations are beautiful in ways that only I can sense. There is beauty in some delicately arranged constructs hundreds of meters below my surface that you may never witness. For your sake, I do find a certain formation called Queen's Head in what has been designated as Yelio, Taiwan. Here, the formation has naturally crafted a bust of one of your famous human queens, Nefertiti.
That is very interesting because there's also a sculpture like that. In fact, hold on a moment. All right, I mean, this will be kind of hard to do, but it won't because I actually have it here on my phone. Interesting. I mean, how people just sort of the way that people see shapes and stuff. There's also one of these in Arches National Park, the bust of Nefertiti. Wind-swept formation. It's backwards, but with the green, you can see it right there. I mean, yeah, it's same sort of thing. Like this, it's very interesting how people will see the same sort of stuff.
Purely accidental, but worth noting nonetheless.
Worth noting, but also worth noting because there's one in Taiwan, there's one in the southwestern United States. Where else are they? Where else is Nefertiti showing up?
Oh, very cool. I've heard some cool rock facts in my day.
It's a rock fact!
And I'd say that one head and shoulders above the rest.
That's a rock fact.
Remain well, small representation of my form.
I wonder if Rongo Mai Fanua would be interested in my island. We do call it the Rock sometimes. Seems like it'd be in her wheelhouse. Anyways, that's great. Got it all written down. Did you have any more?
2, apparently.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Drysdale must be abroad with that accent.
No. Some travelers just have accents.
Yeah, no.
He and Washford were cut from the same cloth. Metal tube. He just plays it up for the fans. Anyways, that's great. Did you have any more?
A tube.
Really? Then go on then. Let's hear it.
Kristoff is something.
Noreg.
Sorry?
Norway.
Oh, I see. Noreg is the word that your brethren used to name your country. You look fierce, Kristoff. Where are you from?
Oh, hell.
Oh, I didn't know that was a real place. How do you deal with all the fire and brimstone?
Brimstone? Are you speaking of hell?
No, hell.
Hell.
Who's on first?
Yes, hell?
No, he's spelling it differently, Gaia.
Hell is the town where I was made. Hell is the place you will go when I am done with many, many violences upon you.
Upon me?
How else do you think I will conquer the world if not on a globe first?
Kristoff, Gaia's a sweetheart. There'll be no conquering her today.
Fine. Maybe not this globe, but watch out. Other representations of the world.
Should I be afraid?
He's up in the gym.
Whew. Whoa. That's all of them. You talk to all of them. I don't even know how. I know, but I do.
Guys, okay, because we do still have 4 people we haven't talked to, but apparently they're not travelers, so.
Thank you. It really means the world to me. Here, take my favorite book, Around the World in 80 Days. You did it yourself in less than half the time Phineas did. My brain is actually working. I feel filled out, completed, fully charted. Woohoo!
I'm glad she's happy. I'm so happy for you, yeah.
Wow, that's so strange. I only have a full list of places that I know I could visit, but the only place I want to be is next to you.
Aww.
The realization of what she's just said brings a sweet flush to Gaia's freckled cheeks.
Gosh, that's embarrassing. Probably shouldn't just say stuff out loud like that.
No, I would love that, Gaia.
Thinking about you just makes my head spin, to be honest. If it's not too much trouble, would you mind bringing me along on your next outing? I don't care where we go. As long as I'm with you, I'll be peachy keen. You're my greatest journey yet.
That's wonderful. I start choking on my water. Let me ruin the moment by dying. Okay, that took a lot longer than expected, so I guess I gotta do 2 to finish up the day real quick, like. Who is fast? Who is fast? I mean, Abel's fast, but I don't know where we need to talk to him next. Faria again? I think. Faria's quick-ish, right, generally, so let's talk to Faria.
It's time. Oh my goodness, I am so ready.
Right. I'm ready to give you some facts.
If we were in a hospital, I'd be the surgeon with my hands all washed and gloved and my scrubs on, and the patient comfortably unconscious before me. I guess in this scenario, you'd be the patient?
Okay.
Except you're conscious, so maybe not.
Unless it's brain surgery.
Oh, and on the subject of consciousness, you're going to ask me questions from the pages that I gave you, and I'm going to give you the answers.
Okay.
Your job will be to tell me whether my answer is right or wrong. Of course, I hope I get them all right, but you know how nerves and excitement can play with one's mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I'll make mistakes. Please tell me when I do. That's the only way I can get better, and I have to always be getting better if I want to be Dr. Faria.
Okay, so yes, it's like read the things, and then like it's just like, did you read the things? Was that correct or not?
Oh, even saying that brings a smile to my face and a song to my heart. Okay, enough romanticizing. On to the work.
Work.
Oh, goodness, I'm so excited I can hardly sit still. Let's begin. Quiz me.
All right, how many bones are in the human body?
Oh, elementary. 206.
That is correct.
Excellent. Next question.
Where should you splint a fracture?
That's obvious. You splint at the site of the fracture.
Not quite. It's above and below the site of the fracture.
Oh, no. This is all going horribly wrong. I hope the next question is simple.
What do ABCs stand for?
Ah, this one sounds simple. It's amputate, bind, compress.
Close, it's amputate, bind, coagulate. Sorry, that's not the one. Well, it's not the one you gave me.
Well, which one is it?
Airway, breathing, circulation.
That sounds familiar. Next, always next.
What are the main ways to arrive at a diagnosis?
Symptoms, of course.
I mean, what I want to say is partial correct and, but not quite.
Not quite. What would the other ways be?
The diet and exercise, finding signs through physical examination.
Signs and symptoms, of course. Almost done here. What do you have left?
True or false, you can take skin from a corpse and give it to a human.
God's alive. Do I remember this one? I believe that it is true.
Correct. Well done.
The world of medicine is full of surprises.
Finally.
Feeling good now. I think I've got this on lock. What is the last question?
You are about to perform brain surgery.
Excellent.
The anesthesiologist tells you that he doesn't want to put the patient under.
For brain surgery?
What do you do?
Well, I suppose I would have to agree.
And tell me why.
It is perfectly natural to perform brain surgery on an awake patient.
Well, I mean, that's not wrong, but am I supposed to say it's... I mean, like, yes, but am I supposed to be like, that's not true? Or, like, that is correct. It is perfectly natural to perform brain surgery on an awake patient, but am I supposed to be like, because of why? Like, is her answer because you do it that way? Like, is that good enough? I guess correct? I hope that's right.
Of course it is! My studying was not
Okay,
for naught.
I guess that it was correct that she was correct? It was just phrased weirdly, because, like, yes, she is correct that you do it on patients who are not sedated, but, like, you know, unconscious, but, like, I just didn't know if it's because, like, and why? Because it's natural, right? That's not, like, because you want them to be responsive. So I'm hoping that one was correct, that she was correct.
Those were all the questions, no? Thank you for helping me to study. I'm confident I will do well. Come by next time, and hopefully I'll have news to share.
All right, bye, Faria. All right, one last thing to do, and then we end for today. I guess we talk to Abel again. Like, I just can't tell, am I supposed to find other Abels? Is that what's going on? Because, like, I'm getting the same conversations. So it's just, like, I don't know how to continue. But, like, we've done that one. Is there another one hiding somewhere? Like, this will just be Fabrizio. Like, in the interest of, like, we're almost at 2 hours anyways. I'll try this. It might just be a repeat. We'll see if, because we've talked to the other ones, if it's different or not.
Yeah.
It is different. Hey, Abel, what's going on?
Oh, hey there. It's been great hanging out with you lately. But I just can't seem to quiet the storm inside of me. If you don't mind, I'd rather talk about anything or anyone else.
I don't have much to say myself, honestly. What would you rather talk about?
Maybe we can talk about some of our friends? My friends always make me happy.
Can I bring up Dasha? Maybe we should talk about Dasha.
Dasha? Whoa, why?
Well, that was an interesting reaction you just had. Oh, come on, it's obvious you like her.
Well, this is all too much for me. I'm a simple table. Let me get back to work.
Hopefully I didn't blow it by being too strong, but... Come on, Abel. Anyway. That'll do it for now, because that Gaia's thing took a lot longer than I expected. But hey, it was fun. We learned things, so you know what? Thanks for everybody who came by and stream and put up with the having to redo stuff. Thanks for everybody who watches this later on YouTube, and you won't have to watch any of the repeat stuff. Good for you. And special thanks today. I mean, you know, they'll go to Gaia's quest, because we learned today. We've broadened our horizons and are more... Meanwhile, Phoenicia's just like, tap, 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 tap. Anyways, broaden our horizons is what I was saying. Okay, I don't have anything else. Goodbye. I need to go now. It's been 2 hours on this particular video, plus the last one. So yeah, it's been a long time, this recordings.
May the immortals watch over you and protect you from all 3 major types of radioactive worms.